Hi, VRYYF investors out there. I wasn't planning to make a video today because I'm doing a live stream on the TTCF Q1 report later today. But when I'm looking at the stock chart, when it comes to VRYYF, the very good food company, I do realize that there's probably a lot of nervous people out there. So I thought I'll just do a really short video on this. But before I get to it, as always, I would truly appreciate an early thumbs up to help spread this video to more people. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you want to get more information regarding the very good food company Tattoo Chef and Beyond Meat with others, make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. Thank you, folks. I truly appreciate your help. So if we take a quick look at the stock chart, ticker symbol VRY and the TSXV in Canada, we can see that right now it is around -5 to 6%. It was up around 7%, but trading up between 4 to 6% in the last hour or so since the market has been open. And we see here it's been a really tough month, right? It kind of looks like the stock is getting killed. And what about the American version? Ticker symbol VRYYF, and obviously they're interconnected. It's basically the same story. Right now it says around 4.6%. It was around 5 before, but they are interconnected in one way or another. So what is going on? I think a lot of you know that it's partially because there's an inflation actually happening right now, and there's talks about hyperinflation. And what happens then? Well, people start reacting, of course. Usually there's some form of rotation because nobody really knows when this inflation is going to stop. There's talk about that it could last another 5 to 6 months if we should listen to Katie Woods from ARK Invest, but also we know there's other uncertainties right now. But that means that people rotate out from companies that are growth companies, disruptive companies, companies that hasn't existed that long, right? That they don't know and understand as of yet. So they go into companies kind of like Apple, perhaps, and Microsoft, AT&T, basically companies that has existed for a longer period of time and that you feel is more secure, especially during volatile times. And it's understandable to some extent. I think it's a danger doing that because you'll probably miss out when it actually does start to fly up again. Also, let's not forget that it is trading pretty high, right? We know that. I mean, it has for a long time had a PS ratio of about 100. Now it's a little lower, but still very high now, which means that in a lot of people's eyes, it is extremely overvalued. And I can understand on paper that it is, because if you have a valuation that is between 370 to 400 million Canadian dollars, and you have only had a revenue that's around $4.5 million, yeah, again, that looks like it's going to take an extremely long time before you actually get those to level out at one point. And that's not the case. We know that, but a lot of people don't know that because they might not have all the knowledge, right? But personally, with everything I know about this company, I mean, within 1 to 2 years, I do expect a revenue of about everything between 70 to 100 million dollars in revenue, right? That is something I expect that is going to happen quite short term. I mean, 1 to 2 years, considering everything they have laid out so far. And again, we're 10xing in the numbers of stores where we're selling the product, right? From 300 stores to 3,000 stores by the end of the year. And making all the right moves, all the right deals, and we know about the facilities. Guys, I'm with you here, guys. When you bleed, I bleed, right? Let's take a look at the stock chart here. This, I will have to go even longer here, it seems like. Here, remember this, guys? Around $7 in American dollars, but also that was around $9 in Canadian dollars. I was up there with you guys, right? I invested in the American version. It would have been about here, something here in October, 1.3, 1.4, and in Canadian dollars around 2. And I was part of this journey. Man, I went up and saw all these gains. They were amazing. But now it's been shooting down more and more, right? So when you are bleeding, I am bleeding. But the difference maybe when it comes to some of you who might be nervous is that I am not nervous. I'm not worried at all. Instead, I'm kind of excited. You understand me? You hear me? And why is that? I think we know. Because this is giving me a perfect buying opportunity to keep buying more. Because that's what I'm doing at this moment. I am buying more. Even though it was at 9 Canadian dollars and now it's down under 4 Canadian dollars, right? And I'm still just want to buy more and more. So I entered around $2 in Canadian, and part of me is like, if it goes down to $3 or $2, it's not impossible given the market right now, given the uncertainty, and again, given that they haven't had larger revenue numbers as of yet. But when that happens, folks, and it's going to happen, it's going to fly up again. But it may take time, right? It may take a couple of months, a half a year to a year. Not sure yet. But like I've stated so many times, when I invest in a stock, I don't invest for what it's worth right now or what kind of revenues they have right now. I am paying for the future, right? For the future. And if you haven't seen my video, take a look at it here, where I believe that it's going to be an $80 stock or more in 5 to 10 years from now. That's what I'm an investor for, right? Because I want to 10x my money, 20x my money, or even more. Now, if you have conviction in this stock, which I certainly have, then that means that you have to have knowledge about this stock, because real conviction can only be based on knowledge. So if you feel that you're nervous, then go back, look at the news, maybe look at the 25 or 35 videos or so that I've made on this company. Take a look at them and ask yourself, is this something I agree with? And again, knowledge is power here when it comes to investment, because like most things in life, fear and being nervous about something is usually related to not having knowledge about something, right? That you are in the unknown in some way or another, right? But you can remedy that. So make sure that you get down, start reading the articles again, watch some videos, and get better conviction again. Because again, if you have all the knowledge, I can't see why you would be nervous here. It's the perfect opportunity if you are a long-term investor. But if you're nervous and you have all the knowledge, well, that means that you're not an investor, you're a trader, right? If you want to be a daytime trader, you want to trade the stock once a week or once a month, that's up to you, right? But you're not going to get really good results financially that way. We talked about that many times on this channel. So again, also, this company hasn't existed as a stock company not even a year, which means it's very new. So think 3 years, 5 years, 10 years ahead. Again, knowledge is power. Feel convicted that this is the company you want to stick around with. Trust me. And don't forget, folks, I'm here with you. I'll keep you updated. You don't have to worry. When you bleed, I bleed. Difference maybe is that when I see the stock falling down, it doesn't make me nervous at all, because again, I feel very convicted in this stock. All right, folks, that was it for today. I truly hope you got some value in today's video. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to keep getting more information regarding this company and other plant-based companies, make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. And as always, this was not financial advice. This was just my own thoughts and opinions. Make sure to do your own due diligence and invest safe. Have a great Wednesday and hope to see you soon. Peace out.